The following is rated S for spoilers. As the mobile industry bombards us with ad after ad for terrible games, one release will stretch the definition of what mobile games are to its very limit by just throwing everything they could at the wall. And it's not even too bad of a thing this time. Looking at you, Ubisoft. Where Winds Meet. Enter the high-flying world of Where Winds Meet, ripped straight from one of your favorite Chinese fantasy movies. Or at least what you sort of remember from seeing Crouching Tiger that one time, whose release was met with a total shrug from mainstream media, but praised by fans as a game that put some AAAs to shame, with the reception that's gotten even bumpier since it's got a Mark Zuckerberg-sized boner for AI, and having different monetization models based on where you live. But as long as you can resist fiending for the fits, it's hard to deny this is a pretty solid experience for all of $0. I mean, at this point, you can save all that video game money for fun things, like affording food, or even a roof over your head. Explore the vast world of mythical Chinese place I can't pronounce. An ancient land set in what I assume is the same time as all the Dynasty Warriors games. Yes, all our history knowledge comes from video games. Shut up. As you embody your beautiful doll-like creation, or horrifying abomination. Go from a baby to a strapping young lad with dreams of adventure. Get attacked by a mysterious man who steals your swaggy green medallion. Then forget about it immediately as you go off to do some chores and generally wander around doing whatever catches your goldfish-sized attention span. Eventually, you'll catch the eye of Killer Blade, resulting in you finding some face-giving away cult, your aunt being some crazy fighter, your town burning down, and your annoying child sidekick unceremoniously murdered. I mean, with all the horses dying in media, it's nice they murked the kid instead, I guess. And if you thought that was a strangely quick turn of events, that's kind of the vibe of the whole game, so strap in. What, you thought the game where you throw bears in the tutorial was gonna drag the story out? Obviously not. Now where is that Yogi Bear-ass motherf***? Wander around mostly aimlessly through the beautiful open world, where if you're not killing or collecting something, you're accidentally stumbling across some weird and wild shit.
The bear seems to know martial arts? Let me learn from it.
With so much unexplained stuff to do that a lot of it will mostly catch you by surprise. Like, why am I fighting this child? Why am I turning these guys to stone for a dance pose? Why am I throwing arrows drunkenly into a jar? Why do I have zero riz even with AI women? What am I, part of a human ladder? Why am I throwing garbage at people? Why am I trying to heal this goose? And various other questions that'll arise even though you're already doing the thing. Look, if a cat wearing a bonnet gives you a puzzle on your way to Starbucks, you're not gonna solve it, I mean, right? Throw yourself into some awesome high-flying martial arts action that will have you learning different disciplines, each with their own talents and skills. In frenetic action gameplay that will have you mixing in combos, skills, and mythic skills, while dodging and parrying epic and dynamic moves from over-the-top bosses. That poses a pretty varied and balanced challenge for the enthusiastic action gamer, until you face the real final boss, figuring out where the heck anything is, as you click through menu after menu to get to a menu in a menu, in a UI so cluttered it would kill a dyslexic person on sight, where just trying to figure out how to level up your character will give you a freaking stroke. Which isn't helped by the fact there are a dozen different stats to level up, or just generally how multiplayer even works, and how I keep getting thrown into it randomly sometimes, and don't even try to navigate the cosmetics. That's arranged more erratically than Simon Cowell's face. Plus, there's a dozen different currencies and different gacha to pull from. In a system that screams Dad's PC hard drive, and it's just as frustrating to deal with. No, Dad, I cannot just search for something that you put in one of the 50 folders named New Folder. So hop on that goose and get ready to catapult into the sky for what feels like a mobile game all mutated and swollen on growth hormone that could win your heart if you dare to immerse yourself in the dark pit of gacha games, and despite its flaws, does something that feels like games these days have mostly forgotten. just making a silly world for you to frolic in. It's like there's a guy who said yes to every feature they pitched. I mean, look at these K-pop dance emotes. I am whimsy maxing so hard right now. Starring accurate lifelike replica of me, Short Round, Aunt May May, Big Sword Energy, Waifu Sister Freed, Normally Proportioned Radon, Warranty Voided King, 2 Into Theater Kid, Zac Efron from 17 Again, Weirdo in High School that kisses his snake on the mouth, Buddha OG Kush. All my personalities are fun. And just fighting this buff-ass horse. Assassin's Creed could never. You know, some people will say that this game is ridiculous and even unrealistic, which just tells me you haven't gotten so drunk in real life that you turned into a dancing dog. And if you didn't, well, that just means you're not doing it right. Look at me go. Tell us what you'd like to hear in my epic voice in the comments below. Tomorrow comes. But wait, there's more. We and woo. Emotional damage. For those who comment after